Robert, this is fantastic news for councillors who are currently in place. I mean, they get to stay in place without, having to face the public vote for much longer than they were potentially expecting. But as you will have seen, Nigel Farage isn't best pleased about this because he was headed towards some rather good results in some of these areas.
Well, I don't fear anything from reform in my area. I don't know about other people in Surrey, but we're not really worried about reform. We're looking at the agenda. I'm very happy to fight any election on my record in Surrey. As I say, I've won 3 times. The people know me. They know the other Labour councillors, and we're talking to residents all the time. I was at a residents group this morning. Not one of them said to me, what about council elections this year? They wanted to talk about other issues, the airport.
Well, then we may as well not have elections.
Traffic.
I mean, if no one's...
No, I didn't say that.
I don't understand this, though. If no one's bothered about the elections and if only 30% of people bother turning up anyway, then you may as well do away with them.
No, this is just about an extension for 1 year because it makes no sense to have elections if a council is going to be abolished in a year's time. Of course, elections are important. We have them nearly every year because we have the general election last year, local elections now next year. So everybody gets their chance to have their say and they're in contact with their councillors all the time.
Of course, there were a list of, I think it was 22 councils that could have had their elections delayed. In the end, it was only a list of 8. What happens to the other ones? I mean, surely that means that they're able to elect people and have a reorganisation.
Yes, because I think and I wasn't obviously involved in that decision making at that level. I think their proposals for their devolution will be a little further away, 2 or 3 years down the line, which is what you alluded to for some councils earlier on. I think the ones in the first phase will be the ones that the plans are most advanced, most progressed, and so that's only going to happen in a year's time.